You think that it would be good for us to have classes where we get together and we try to understand different symbolisms in our dreams or in our vision? I think there's a lot of things that are a lost art, and people are say that there's hidden knowledge and hidden wisdom and things like that. And that's fine with me. I mean, it's already been told in the Bible. It says it's the glory of God to conceal a matter, it's the glory of kings to search it out. So our job as kings and priests of the Most High is to search out these things. If they are hiding knowledge, that means that there is potential knowledge that we can gain if we seek it out, if we go and try to discover it. And Proverbs says to search for wisdom and knowledge as for hidden treasures. How do we do that? How do they search for hidden treasures? You find a map and you find where the X is, and you go and you look for it, and then you dig. You dig, you dig, you dig. You know, we search it out, we dig it out, and then once we find it, we have to assess the value of the treasure, and just like gold as well, you dig for gold and then you have to refine it. So let's think of that like ideas and thoughts. You know, the what I'm saying right now is stuff that I'm digging out. I'm trying to get people to brew and think about. But it only becomes better and refined when somebody questions and challenges it and says, I see what you're saying. Have you thought of it this way? And then now we have collaborative thinking that can make the little piece of gold that I had brought out into a more refined and purified gold. We purify thoughts, we purify ideas, and we do that by putting it out there. We can't just say, "Oh, this is whatever I'm saying is true and right because I think it's true and right." You gotta test it, and see if the quality of it, it's not gonna get, damaged if people are so hooked on a thought when it's like, where did these thoughts even come from? You'll be walking down the street and then boom, a thought or idea comes in your head and you're like, well, where did that come from? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. But who's to say, what's good and evil? Because it's everybody else. Everybody has their own opinions of what's good and what's evil. We can see that clearly in our day and age right now. Like we're seeing people do some horrible things, but they thought it was good and they went ahead and did it. And who's calling them to justice? That's a different thing. What I'm talking about is the ideas and things that we have as individuals and what we bring to the table to other people. If we're sitting so hard on these ideas that we can't be corrected or even have somebody come and look at it to refine it. And refinement isn't always a beautiful process. When they're refining silver, it would be a painful process. You're putting silver through fire in order to get a more purified silver. So if you're putting ideas through fire, that means there's going to be people critiquing it. There's going to be people talking down about it. There's going to be, and it's going to, if it's a good idea, it's going to stand the test of time because when you question a lie long enough, you'll get the truth. But if you question the truth, you'll just gain more understanding. So questioning our ideas, what if somebody said something? It said, think about what you're thinking about, something like that. What do you think about that? Thinking about that. Then I talked about dreams and visions. Are they important? Should we figure out what the symbolic meaning of our dreams and vision is? And can they have different meanings? Like if somebody sees a bear and somebody else sees a bear, Are they the same bear? Does that mean the same thing in somebody else's dream versus their dream? Do they use the same symbolic imagery in dreams to convey the same message? Hidden knowledge as well. We're talking about hidden knowledge, knowledge that was taken away from people that we must seek out again and search for us for hidden treasures, because that's what it says in Proverbs to search for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Ask for hidden treasures. We go and search for it, and once we find it, and once we dig it up, that's why I was getting into the purifying and refining. We present it, refine it. How do you refine an idea? Tell it to somebody else. Sometimes people can't even handle the idea. Like they can't even, you know, wrap their head around it. But that's not the quality of the idea. That's the quality of the person's capacity to understand it. So we take that to somebody. We're like, hey, I got this great idea. What do you think about it? And they're like, I don't really think too much about it. It doesn't sound like a great idea to me. Take it to somebody else. They can refinement comes like when you're refining silver, it comes through heat. So if somebody's talking down about it, that's refinement. Okay, what do you not like about it? What what makes it not a good idea? Are you just saying that because you don't think it's possible to accomplish? Are we going off of our present ability to accomplish these things or our future ability to accomplish these things? An idea in its infancy isn't the same as an idea after it's been refined. What do you think about that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you have any questions or prayer requests, I'm taking those as well. Anything you'd like to say or get off your chest, I'm here for you. I'm listening. You can direct message me if you don't want to put it out here on this live. Yeah.